Day 14. Start at like 1 and then end in the evening around whenever we finish the evening scene. 8-ish. We're gonna do a couple pickup shots that we didn't get last time. They aren't scheduled on the call sheet, but we're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna have to do some quick shots with Mark, get him recording some lines, do the night scenes. Today, I'm kind of annoyed because the camera that Jocelyn uses in the beginning for the scene before this that we're shooting today, before she meets Scott, she goes to the car to get batteries for the camera that she uses. We're not using that camera because we don't have that fucking camera, because the guy who loaned us that camera, which thank you for letting us use the camera. But at the same time, you couldn't wait 4 fucking days until we wrapped. That's just me as a director with my frustrations. No personal anything. I'm not kidding. I'm just thinking out loud here, so you know where I'm coming from. I mean, now we have to use a different camera. Now I have to put in a line because I fucking hate that continuity issue. That's a big fucking continuity issue when it's the camera's front and center. So when she goes to get batteries for the other camera, something's gonna happen, and we're gonna put in a line to where, you know, it makes sense that she has this other camera that she has. So that's annoying. There's little things that it's just, there's not a lot of places in this place to shoot, and you can only shoot so many hallways. I think this one will work because we use the one hallway. They entered there. Now I'm just thinking out loud. It'll work. I'm venting. I'm throwing out my frustrations. I think today will go well. I'm fortunate enough to have actors that want to be part of this production, and I'm fortunate enough to be brought on into this production. And that's what you got to think about. Like, when it comes to all the little stuff like that during production or something, or a prop or whatever, it's in the moment that, oh, Ben's here. In the moment, it's frustrating, but later you realize you're working on a film, you guys are collaborating, it's a whole thing. We have a good group of collaborators, we have a good group of people, and we all watch out. We all want the same thing. We're all for the same goal. I don't understand on movies where everybody's against each other. That's not how a movie should work. That's not how a movie should operate. We have in total 8 pages today, 9 pages. Not too bad. But I like to keep a positive vibe on set. I like to keep the positivity going. So if I start to be negative, I'm trying to be more positive so I can feed that off to the actors and the crew. I don't want a negative set. Negative brings more negativity. We don't need that in the filmmaking world. Also, today is Saturday. I think this place is open, so we may have to deal with people walking in and out, or not knowing, or making noise, and all that kind of stuff. And you know how people can be.
On a whole,
this is the camera that we have. Remember the camera replacement I told you about? This is the camera. I mean,
it looks exactly the same, right, everybody? You remember the other cameras we were using?
I don't know. It was what was it?
We got screenshots. We'll show you side by side.
I don't know. I have a feeling. What is it like? It was black.
This is a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit more gray.
That's gray.
But like, size-wise and feeling, it looks a lot better than the tiny little one.
Do you have that small Sony cam that we can actually film with?
Yeah. If we had a tape, we could film onto this. This thing is old. It shoots in HD, but on tape. Have you ever seen a camera like that, everybody?
Who gives a fuck about tape anymore?
Yeah, my boss is trying to sell this thing. If anybody wants it. I don't know what his price is yet, though.
Oh, hey. Ben, Joe, and Rusty are here. Still don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm gonna ask him. Rusty, how do you pronounce your last name?
Petchak,
Petchak.
yes.
How do you spell that?
Pietrzak.
What does that sound like?
Petchak. Actually, the Polish, the actual Polish is Pietrzak. So there's actually like a third syllable in there. But it's on my card that way.
Oh. Nice.
Little shameless plug.
A different day.
Yeah, well, you're still wearing the scrubs. I like you, Tony.
Oh, I like you too.
I dig everything about you.
Hey Tony, I like
At
the
the
things you
library?
do. What?
I'm just complimenting him.
I'm going to the library.
Yeah. Look at you. Look at you. You are ready.
Sometimes it's tough. But I grit it and survive.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out this scene. We're doing scene 55. It's not on the call sheet, but Jocelyn isn't here yet, so we can, and Tony's here, so we can do that real quick.
Can't get in there quite yet, so no code, but I'll
Okay.
hopefully in a minute.
How's the shadow? Let me see.
Probably make it brighter.
See, yeah, make it darker.
Let me use a 600 watt light instead of the 250, and then it'll be way brighter.
Cool.
I think it's gonna be too bright. Let's try it.
Try it. See how it goes.
Oh shit, my gloves in the car.
Here is where Tony is going to be. It's a library in here, but right there is where Tony's going to be sitting. And we're going to frame it to where we don't see any of the books, so it's going to look like another office. Whoa. Look at all these VHS tapes here. Jurassic Park, The Longest Day, Sands of Iwo Jima, Biloxi's Blues, Fear Left. That's a classic. This, classic. Books, and more books, and more books, and more books. We're gonna switch it up. Magazines, books. That's pretty cool. Whatever that is. Stained glass, fake stained glass. Rusty! Our little dolly.
This looks like it could come from further away. This
Yes.
looks like it could keep going.
All right. Ready?
Am I cutting out from down there still, or are
Yeah.
What are these for that? What about the
back there?
door right there?
Head back there.
Gotcha.
We'll see. We'll see if I'm probably gonna move you closer.
Yeah,
But I just wanna see.
later.
We'll see what's up.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, go away.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, ready to try it?
Ready. Action. Scott. That's your cue.
You told me to go away. Tonight on the new episode of Irish Ghostbusters. I have other skills.
Interesting. Well, can you tell me what this building is for?
Mostly patient rooms.
She's a fellow writer. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You can actually leave depression. So here we actually try to help heal the body and the mind.
You really seem to know your way around.
On set, having a little downtime while Ben goes. Ben gets the shot that we were supposed to get before, but it was blurry because he's an amateur. So, man, my hair is just wild. And we're gonna get voiceover for Mark, and then wait till it gets darker.
do with this one. That's Ted from Newtown.
We are on set. I think, Ben, you got B-roll?
Oh yeah, we got some good B-roll.
Out waiting for it to get dark.
Waiting for pizza and darkness.
Pizza and darkness. And
I
then
think the pizza's here.
Pizza and darkness. That could be a movie title.
tagline. Interesting.
Take it that you need a ride?
I hate tolls. It's just downtown.
That's not a problem. That's it.
Do I have a line?
Yeah, you.
So we have wrapped at this location and wrapped day 14, I believe.
Something like that.
I think what we got today was pretty good.
Oh yeah. I think we're making do with a lot of available light at this point. You know, we're doing a lot of stuff that's moodier, a lot of stuff that's a little darker. We're starting to get into more like the nitty gritty of this movie. Kind of diverging from sort of our typical like studio lighting. I think that plays very nicely, especially considering we're shooting stuff towards the tail end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think today went very well. A lot
Yeah.
of interesting scenes.
And that last scene that we did matches up with the end of, like, sort of the next shot, the climax. Sort of, not the
Yeah.
climax, but like that rising action.
Yeah, as soon
there.
as everything starts to get more real, everything starts to get a little more intense, I think we were ramping it up nicely in this movie. Yeah, I think everything we did today is going to play really well with the rest of the piece. I think we did a couple scenes today that are unlike anything that we've shot, you know, and then we did some other scenes that sort of reflect really nicely with other scenes.
a lot of
it was a
good
diverse day.
transitions. We got some good transitions in this movie too.
Yeah, and today we got an extensive amount of B-roll, more than usual, just because, I mean, this is our last day on this spot, so we're going to shoot as much as we can here today and just get our bases covered
Yeah.
so we don't have to come back.
Nope. Yeah, overall, Tony, Jocelyn, Chris, they did well. There was some nice funny moments today because we shot mostly Scott, Tony, and Jocelyn, which is the comic relief in the film. The more just
Yeah, it's a
easy,
little lighthearted.
Lighthearted. That's the word. Lighthearted. Speaking
Yeah.
of lighthearted, Joe.
There's Joe loading up the truck. We officially had to tote away our big gurney in the mattress. That thing was huge.
Oh yeah, from
About a
upstairs.
4-man team getting that downstairs. So
Wild.
yeah, that was that was a lot of fun.
Rusty. I was surprised by Rusty. He did well today.
Yeah, Rusty brought it. You know,
Yeah.
he was keeping up. He, knew exactly what he needed to do. Knew exactly where he needed to be. I was like, okay, where's Rusty gonna be for the shot? And he's already set up and ready to go. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Rusty knew what's up.
So-
It's nice to have someone with experience on the set.
Yeah.
You know, especially some of those other scenes too. He was helping with lighting. You know, he was a jack of all trades today. Rusty came through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we did miss Carrie.
She'll be back tomorrow.
I don't
hopefully.
think Ben missed Carrie. I miss Carrie.
I miss Carrie. Shit. But Rusty was a good substitute.
Yeah, he's good.
Rusty came through his one day at the set.
Pie check, I think. Pie check? Shit.
Pet shock.
That was cool. Joe! What'd you think of today? What'd you think of today?
It was good.
Yeah?
Today was a good day.
Be honest.
I am glad to be done with this section.
Yeah, I think we're all done. We're all done with this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're happy to move out of here. Tomorrow we got the restaurant scenes and the
funny.
apartment scenes.
We're doing the restaurant scenes at a nursing home while we did the nursing home scenes in my basement last night. Does that
Basically,
make sense?
no, it doesn't make any sense. Did you guys hear that? We did nursing home at his house, and we're doing restaurant scenes at a nursing home. Yeah. So
Whatever
Yeah,
works.
we're making do.
Get the job done, right?
exactly, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, today was one of those weird days where we were actually waiting for the sun to go down to shoot some nighttime
Yeah,
scenes.
that
I
was
feel like
kinda
usually the sun
strange.
goes down too quick, and then it's like, oh man, now we're kind of
doing-
having to make do.
We're
But
always,
today was one of those rare days where we were waiting on the sun, so.
which
I
was
guess
nice.
That's better. We got stuff done quicker than I think we anticipated, so we had a little downtime, got to get some B-roll, got to do some extra stuff that we needed to do, so it worked out perfect. It
Yeah.
was a great day.
Tomorrow is what, day 15?
15, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I've lost track at this point.
No, today was day 14,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna
Tomorrow
day
will be
15.
15, Monday 16,
Oh shit! It's the cops.
and then we have one day way after that.
Yeah, 26th. But anyway, we'll see you on day 15.
Peace out.